Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're playing as Eden, we're on a 1 streak because I played 1 run off camera. Figured I'd get ourselves going. A70F DY76. Hopefully the 76ers doesn't curse us too bad here. We got okay damage to start, okay tiers to start. The D5 is hot garbage, so we will get rid of that as soon as we can. Little Gish is okay, I suppose. We will pop the Justice card in order to get the Spirit Heart early. Beautiful. This run's looking like it's going to be, like, pretty okay. It's not, like, an incredible start, but it's not a bad start. So I'm pretty content. How are all of you guys doing? I took, like, a couple day hiatus from Isaac, just because I felt like that last episode, I needed to take a break after that, and I know I say this like pretty much every Isaac episode after we lose a streak, but I am feeling recharged. I'm feeling ready to go. This is a room where we would benefit so much from one singular bomb. But I'm feeling recharged, I'm feeling ready to go. We need to sharpen up a little bit. We need to play a little bit slower. There's no reason for us to, you know, go for time craziness every time we play. We can take some time to, you know, find some secret rooms, find some, you know, explore every room, try and get some stuff going. Every little bit helps. We don't need to rush through. You know what? If I were to re-roll this guy... No, I'm just gonna wait for him to come. I was done. What if it turned into, like, a guy that just got stuck in there? Then we were screwed. Okay. There we go. That did not benefit us. Let's hope for a bomb. God, we need even more bombs now. Let's head into our shop. Hope that we get a bomb in here. There is a bomb. Let's grab said bomb. Now we go to here. No. Maybe? Do we go here first? I think we go here first. That's the super secret room as well. I didn't even think about that. I don't want a bombs or key pill is the problem here. Health up is great. Luck up is even better. Infested, double. Man, those are actually a bunch of good pills. Now, do we blow up this, or do we go get the dollar? Is there a key for sale? There is. Okay, here's what we do. Not the dollar. If it was the dollar, I'd be jumping for joy, because we'd have 1,001%, but it's not the dollar. Let's come in here. Let's blow up this. We pick up the quarter. Not the dollar, the quarter. Now we run on back. See, this is the kind of, the min-maxing that we need to do. This is going to provide us with undeniable benefit. Now we grab this. Was this pill good? It's a health up. Hell yeah, it was good. Okay, so now we're looking pretty with the HP. We come back in here, crack into this. That did not give us a bomb, but you know what? It was a good try. I'm really happy with how that went, if I'm being honest with you. We also picked up Hive Mind, which it doesn't do... I mean, it helped us right here because we had the infested spiders, but it doesn't help us now. It'll help us maybe later, depending on if the Guppy Dream is a reality on this run. And if there's anything that I'm dreaming of, it's, you know, dead video game cats. So, let's get going. Cat of Nine Tails is great. Really good item. We basically want to preserve this singular Spirit Heart that we have, half a Spirit Heart that we have, for as long as we can to simply attempt to get a deal with the devil on this floor. This deal with the devil is pretty important. I'm not going to say it's like the most important thing in the world, but all we really need is 1 damage up, and we're set for damage for like a few floors, because we got Cat of Nine Tails early, which is a good damage, and we already had decent damage to start, so we're doing okay. Obviously, HP is going well as well with the red HP. Obviously, I'd love to get some form of defensive item, something like an orbital. Getting a cube of meat or something would be really good for us. getting, let's see, what other items would I really enjoy? You know what, we're going to take time to come in here and buy a Spirit Heart. I think that's valuable, just to ensure that we get this deal with the devil. It could have absolutely, nothing in it. But there's a chance that it has, Abaddon, Maw, the Void as the items. And then I'm going to be like, crap, why did I not get a deal with the devil here? Because I took bad damage on some room. This is why we do this. Okay, so now we really want a bomb, not a key. That Tinted Rock could be really good for us. Crack in here. Blue Baby's Only Friend. I love this item. So I'm incredibly happy to see it. It will provide... Okay, well, if we're stupid, it's going to provide us with no benefit. But on big rooms, it can provide us with a lot of benefit. Like this room right here. It becomes our not only Blue Baby's best friend, but also our best friend. And then I just hope that this room drops a bomb, because that would be the best case scenario. Blue Baby's Only Friend is also kind of a boss killer for us, because we can just stick him on a immobile boss, especially like this right here. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. Little Steven is not anything to be super happy about, but this is something to be really happy about. These are two pretty good items. Now, does Empty Vessel provide us with a lot of benefit early? Besides giving us black hearts, we actually took 2 deals with the devil and came out with more HP. That's actually pretty funny. But it could provide us with a lot of benefit later if we continue to get good deals with the devil that ultimately provide us with, damn, bombs. When we need keys, we don't get keys. When we need bombs, we don't get bombs. We'll spend 1 penny here. Get 1 penny back, I'll spend another penny. How do you feel about that? I really thought it would pop out a bomb and then everything would just fall into place, but apparently not. Okay, let's head down to the next floor. We're in an insanely good position. I don't want to say too much. Our deal with the devil's still open for some goddamn strange reason, but I won't complain about that. We're still rocking the D5. I mean, that's on the to-do list. If we were making our grocery list for Isaac right now, it's like, top of the list, pick up some form of damage from the meat department. Then the next on the list is, go to the produce section, pick up a Tears Up. And then, like, third on the list is, hey, if you find a spacebar item, like, in the snack aisle, pick it up because I could use some, healthy trans fat in my diet. Kind of an oxymoron, healthy trans fat. Okay, let's head in here. That's not worth doing, in my opinion. Obviously, we still want bombs, and that room could provide us with a bomb, but I don't think that... It's not worth it to fight an entire room like that, especially when we're not, like, off the chains powerful yet. I don't think it's worth it to do that. Now, this, on the other hand, I'll eat some damage here, especially because we might get... Yeah. That's enough HP back to feel happy. Just the chance that we have, the fact that we have Hive Mind, I want to take every advantage to get Guppy items possible. Like, this is the kind of run where I take the left hand, just because having Guppy would be so beneficial to us that it's worth it to put all of our eggs in that basket. Okay. I mean, is Teleport better than, the whatever that crap is that we just got rid of? The D5? Yeah, but is Teleport all that good? No. All it does is make sure that we can get in and out of Boss Rush right now. We can get in and out of that Mob Trap room if we wanted to go back and see if there was a bomb in that chest. But it doesn't provide us with insane benefit right now. Still happy to have it. Could be good, but nothing that I'm super excited about right now. I can't tell if our own damage is better than Blue Baby's Only Friend quite yet. I think Blue Baby's Only Friend might still have us beat. But 1 damage up and 1 Tears Up completely changes that scenario. We did get a deal with the Devil and Mom's Pearls as a good utility item. And okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty okay. So we will... Let's see, what's the best course of action? I believe it's take Guppy's Paw. Then... this 2 or 6 to 1, half dozen the other. That's one of those phrases that you say. Okay, there's a lot of phrases that people mess up. 6 to 1, half dozen to the other. Because apparently that means, like, well, it's the same thing. 6 is one, half dozen is the other. But, like, a lot of people say 2 to 1, half dozen the other, which still makes sense to me. Because, like, 2 to 1, that's half, and then half dozen. A lot of people may be like, what the frick are you talking about? That makes 0 sense whatsoever. I don't care. But you're, the person that's probably correcting me in the comments going, oh, it's 6 to 1, half dozen the other, not 2 to 1, you moron. You probably say for all intensive purposes. Those are only purposes that are, super intensive. It's not intensive purposes, it's intense and purposes. Okay, got a little bit salty right there. But people screw up phrases all the time, man. What are some other ones that people screw up? Okay, now I can't think of any. Here's one that gets on my nerves all the goddamn time, and my mom does it repeatedly. So, hey, this is all kinds of interesting. Endless Nameless is good, and a crawl space with piercing shots is incredible. I'm happy to be a part of this economy right now. But, when you're saying that, you don't care about something, it's not, oh, I could care less about that. It's, I couldn't care less about that. If you could care less about it, this is all kinds of weird. Now we have Ipecac. Beautiful. If you could care less about something, then you could actually care less. Like, how much could you care less? If you care less, how much do you care less? Okay, this Ipecac pickup, despite, like, making our damage now, like, one-shot boss killable, it is going to increase the amount of damage that we take on this run. Unless we pick up, Pyromaniac, Host Hat, something along that line soon. And sure, give me Wire Count Hanger so I can screw up more. That's fine. Okay, this is one of those times where I will take the time to go all the way back to our cursed room, go into it, I can teleport out, we're not going to take any damage from doing so. This is what we should do, and you know what? We should blow up these mushrooms. What happens if, oh, that's all kinds of incredible. What happens if Magic Mush is just sitting in one of these mushrooms? Now we're in a position where we now have one of the best items in the game, and we're sitting pretty. We could also play the self-sacrifice room in the hopes of getting something out of there, but I don't think that's entirely important. And we just got a Year Rune out of this. That's a really good get. We could go back and use that pill that we had gotten, not to be confused with internet meme Dat Boy. Luck up. I think that actually was a luck up that was back there, so maybe we should go get that, because we can attempt to find a, this is a bad trip. Excellent. Couldn't be happier. It's not a luck up. Never mind. It's a power pill, which is still good to know. We've basically used every pill in the rotation at this point. And we will take One Makes You Larger. I'm happy to be a part of this scenario. I am going to look for a penny here to get us to 5 cents. I don't think we can get an arcade on the next floor, but I think it's still valuable for us to try. And there we go. There's 5 cents. I'm pretty sure it's only on the 2 floors that you can get an arcade. But I will take our chances. It's good to be at 5 cents anyway. Min-maxing for a little bit of money never hurt anybody. Okay, Depths 1, Curse of Darkness is a pain, but if we're going to get a curse, Curse of Darkness is probably the one that I'd want to have, just because it really doesn't benefit us or harm us in any way. Let's play this guy. We got okay luck, so allow me to just pop the dollar out. That'd be nice. One of these days, I'm not even expecting to ever get the dollar at this point. It's just like, oh yeah, we need it, but I'm literally going to play 200 Eden runs before we pick up the dollar. Can Eden start with the dollar? Is that going to be how we freaking get the dollar? Is it going to be a random chance that we just start with it as an Eden run? Because if that's what's going to happen, screw you, game. But I'll be honest with you, that's what happened with Godhead. That's what happened with Mega Blast. We might as well, have it happen with the dollar as well. Still slightly annoying. Golden Bombs, LOL, funny joke, sir. Coming here. I highly doubt we want either of these. Yeah. Depths 1. Okay, we have to go back to the curse room. We'll use this now, just to get here, fight the boss. We should get a deal, actually, on this floor, which I don't see what it could really give us that would be incredible, but it would still be nice. I shouldn't have even taken that, if we're being completely honest here, because it just ruined our empty vessel plays. So that's a little bit disappointing. I will spend bombs. We have a ton of keys. We also just found the secret room, the tower, Blackheart. HP is doing fine. Damage is doing fine. This whole run is pretty much just fine. There's really nothing to complain about whatsoever. Okay, so I was having a conversation with my family. And, okay, I actually have two things to say here. You know, you're probably sitting there going, of course you got two things to say. You never stop freaking talking. But, teleport out. But allow me to ask you a couple of questions. So this is going to be some music questions. Oh, we got in here because we had flight earlier. Allow me to ask you a couple of questions. It's all about music. If you don't listen to music, if you don't have any prior knowledge about music, then feel free to just, you know, abstain from this conversation. You know, take your headset out, just listen to me, or just watch me play Isaac, I suppose. But, so, first question, because this is an argument that I have with my sister. Who is more popular? Or whose name do you know more? Okay? Ryan Tedder or Brendan Urie? If you don't know either of those names, congratulations, you win. That's fine. If you said Brendan Urie, now answer the question, who's more well-known, One Republic or Panic at the Disco? If you said Panic at the Disco, you are so freaking wrong that it is a shame that you are even in society. Because, bruh, Brendan Urie, sure, he may be more popular than Ryan Tedder because nobody knows who the lead singer of One Republic is. But if you think that Panic at the Disco is more popular or even more musically talented than One Republic, you are so sorely mistaken, sir, that I am disappointed that you have even discussed life with me. I mean, is this one of those times where taking Guppy's head, you know, I knew that was gonna happen too. I literally did that on the last run too. But let's just fight this damn room. I think we take Guppy's head. It's gonna provide us more benefit now. I mean, we could teleport out a boss rush with it. So yeah. Do I care enough? I don't think I really do. Oh, you said you wanted to min-max everything, but now you're going back on your word and saying that blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, shut up. If you think that Brendan Urie is more talented or more is a better like person than Ryan Tedder, you're wrong, man. And I'm fine calling you wrong. I usually don't want to like, you know, make assumptions, be like, oh, my word is never right. You viewers are always right. No, if you think that Brendan Urie is not more talented than Ryan Tedder, you're wrong. And that's just fact. But anyway, the other question I have, that was the first one. Let me know down below. I don't like doing that. Well, if you want to leave an opinion, check the comment section down below. I'd love to read blah, 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 blah. No, if you have an opinion on that, let me know, because I'm actually genuinely curious, and I would love to know about your opinion on the situation. But, the other question is top 5 bands of all time. Okay? And a lot of you, if you are in the younger generation, I can't even really say that I'm not in the younger generation because I'm, you know, almost 18. That's not exactly, you know, old as dirt or young as a penny throw across the river. But I have grown up. I mean, my dad is one of the largest classic rock fans, like, in the history of the world. I've been around old-time rock for a long time. I played piano. I was in a jazz band that played classic rock basically all the time. I know my classic rock. So, and I'm not saying that all bands have to, in terms of this conversation, have to be classic rock. We can still teleport out Boss Rush, just throwing it out there. But, in my opinion, so, #1 band of all time, you have to give it to the Beatles. Like, no question, you have to give it to the Beatles. They revolutionized rock and roll, changed the world as you know it. I mean, to this day, Paul McCartney still remains like the icon of music in the world. And I just think that to not give it to the Beatles here, oh my lord. To not get to the Beatles here would be a sore mistake. Okay, let's get back into Empty Vessel territory. And then heading here, Love Farts, no. We could D4, but I don't think we're going to. I think Lusty Blood is in fact the better item here. But so if we're putting Beatles number 1, I think it's fair, and this is where like everything can go downhill. Once again, leave down below your opinions on best bands of all time, because this was the hot debate with my mom and dad, and we kind of agreed on some of them, but then also like didn't agree on most of them. So just let me know. I'd love to know. Beatles number 1, I think you gotta give it to the Stones at number 2. I mean, Mick Jagger is a strong personality in music. They did a lot for music as a whole. I think that's fair to give the Rolling Stones that position here. 3, and this is where I kind of differ, I think Queen definitely deserves 3. If you have not listened to any of Queen's albums, first of all, go do that. But if you have not listened or watched any live performances of Freddie Mercury, you are missing out. Freddie Mercury died way too young, and don't even put a comment about AIDS in the comment section, or else I'm going to take time to ban you from my channel, because people make mistakes. Who cares if he had AIDS and died? It was a shame. He was an amazing musician. I've never seen a guy with more vocal range than Freddie Mercury, and just as a performer, the guy was incredible. Not to mention that I have a soft spot for Queen. I had to play Bohemian Rhapsody in a piano concert once, which then resulted in the entire audience lifting up their phones as lighters. Some people actually had lighters, and swaying them to my piano playing, and that was by far one of the coolest experiences of my life. So that was fun. But I have to put Queen at number 3. It's just they got so many good hits. Another One Bites the Dust, Bohemian Rhapsody. You know, if they just all their music is different. Bohemian Rhapsody, you got the weird opera that goes on. Then you got rock. It's also a ballad. It's got it all, man. And then if you don't want to go down the Bohemian Rhapsody route and you just want like some jazzy rock, you got Another One Bites the Dust. Chaos card. Well, hey, we're fighting Hush on this one, which I'm actually kind of happy about because we have money that we can donate. But if you want to go down the acoustic route, You're My Best Friend utilizes Freddie Mercury's beautiful vocals along with some acoustic guitars. 1939 or whatever that song is, 73, one of those. It's not really showing my Queen knowledge here by not knowing the name of the song, but that once again, really good song, has the acoustics in there that is really good. Let's not be stupid and not take Placenta here. So let's move on. Number 4. This is where I start to get like a little bit off. I think maybe you give it to Led Zeppelin. Now, I personally am not a fan of Led Zeppelin, so I don't want to come out and say like, oh, Led Zeppelin for sure. Stairway to Heaven, Stairway to My Heart, blah, blah, blah. It's seemingly a little bit much for me to say that I'm a Zeppelin fan. So that's a little bit, I understand that they like revolutionized rock once again, but I don't think I can put them. Well, I'm gonna put them at 3, but that I'm subject to change. On a different day, you may ask me, and I'd be maybe like, okay, no, Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin maybe like 7 on my list or something like that. A lot of people are probably like, Elvis Presley. Okay, I understand. Elvis is great. I mean, the guy's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is located in my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio, which is cool as hell. I've been there many times. It's honestly like, it's a place where you can spend, if you're a museum person or you love rock and roll, then you will be incredibly interested by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But if you're not, you're going to be bored as hell. You can only spend like a couple hours there at the most. But I think it's cool. It's a good time. But if we're talking single artists, then Elvis is like by far up there. But we're not talking about single artists. So let's shy away from that. If we're talking single artists, hell, Michael Jackson is probably your #1 single artist of all time. One could argue that it's in fact Elvis. But if you look for what Michael Jackson did, and when Michael Jackson died, the whole world freaking shook. I mean, I suppose when Elvis died, I bet the world kind of shook a little bit too. But when Michael Jackson died, that was a big deal. Especially because he was just trying to make a comeback in the music industry. It's just a shame how that all went down. But, okay, so #4. I'm trying to think here. I mean, I'm a big fan of Boston, but I don't think you can give it to Boston. Big fan of Aerosmith, but you can't give it to Aerosmith. Trying to think back to earlier days and what bands really changed things. The Who, I think you could totally put in top 5. I mean, Pinball Wizard, Who Are You? Baba O'Reilly, that's an incredible song. So I'd put The Who up there. Let's see, who else? I like Styx and Journey, but you can't put them in top 5. It's just ludicrous. I thought the dollar popped out for a second there, but never mind. Our lives still suck, no big deal. Power Pill is, I mean, it would have been nice to know a couple seconds ago. Amnesia is super crappy. We should still make it to Hush here. Now, if we're talking, okay, so let's go now to 90s. Bands from the 90s that are my top 5. I think #1, you gotta go Green Day. Green Day is 90s, like early Green Day is 90s, and early Green Day was the good Green Day. Let's be honest. This new album, Uno Dos Tres, Cuatro Cinco Seis, is freaking terrible. I literally despise that album. It just doesn't even sound like Green Day anymore, man. If I'm going Green Day, I want, you know, Dookie's album, not freaking Spanish Man. But you gotta go Green Day. I'm a huge fan of Sum 41. Any Sum 41 fans out there? Because I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Those might not actually be the lyrics. But still, like, that's a great song. We just freaking wrecked. Give me a Guppy item. No, Krampus instead. It's fair enough. Take Lump of Coal, which is just even more damage. We go down to the Hush fight. Just don't screw up the Chaos card here, because I really don't want to fight Hush. I think you got to give Nirvana some 90s credit. Nirvana's a great band, albeit I really still have no idea what he's saying in Smells Like Teen Spirit, because it's kind of just like, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Like, if anybody actually has any clue what that guy is saying, I'd be impressed. But, who else deserves the 90s spot? 2 crawl spaces and 1 run, everybody. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm a part of in society? I'm not even going to open that chest. 90s. Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. Red Hot Chili Peppers were the bomb diggity. They still are the bomb diggity. Like, let's be honest here. Let's just donate a little bit of money. Okay, when I said a little bit of money, I kind of expected to donate more than 2.5 cents. Not to be confused with Charlie Sheen's classic 2.5 Men, which is completely different. Okay. Just knock out the first phase, then use Chaos card, and life will be beautiful here. Just don't miss the Chaos card, man. That's the only true dilemma. Stand up. Okay. Go up. Toss. Beautiful. He's dead. We can head up to the cathedral. Did we really get any benefit here? Serpent's Kiss. I mean, it's good. It's a really good item. I just don't think that it's going to be incredible for us when we already have, like, insane damage. But that's fine. We still got Endless Nameless, and once again, I know I mentioned this. I think it was in the last episode. Endless Nameless plus Yarrow Rune could equal like 16 chests on our chest if life goes as well as life can go for us. So I'm intrigued. I also felt like popping this was in order of my life. Double infested is great, and this is where, once again, we just got 3 of them instead of 2 right there. Oh, never mind, we got 4 of them instead of 2, which was just a ton of spiders and crap. I love it. HP, taking a little bit of a tumble. Shouldn't have taken that, but it's not really even going to matter for the next floor here. Plus, if we can walk into this cursed room, get our 3rd guppy item called day. I believe. I believe! Yes, okay. Life is good. We are now guppy, which is just going to make us disgusting, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. This was a really powerful run, and it was powerful right from the get-go. I mean, I looked at you guys at the beginning, and I was like, yeah, this run's pretty good. And my mood has not changed since. This is a pretty damn okay run. Crack into chests, get more money. I'd like to stack up as many keys as we possibly can. If we can find an arcade machine, I'd love to play it some more, since our luck is still, you know, pretty okay on this run. It's not incredible, but it's pretty okay. Having golden keys with Guppy's tail is just means for beautiful life. So as long as we can take advantage of that on this floor, I mean, I really don't care for the amnesia pill, if I'm being honest with you. Let's crack into this. If we can just get a cricket's head, life would be beyond beautiful. It's already pretty beautiful, especially because our tears aren't even really killing anything. It's our flies that are. Life is good. We will have some red HP on the next floor, due to the fact that I took an Eternal Heart that really isn't going to benefit us whatsoever. But that's no big deal. Okay. How fast is Isaac going to go down? Pretty much instantly. That's fair. I love it. Head down to the next floor. Let's use our Yara rune in the hopes of getting a Yara rune popping on the ground. And, moment of truth. We Yara'd. Yara rune popped on the ground. Life is beautiful. Yara again. Yara rune pop on the ground. No. Okay, so we got 16 chests. Oh my lord, this is already... Eden's Blessing is beautiful. This is already like an insane position to be in. So we got Tech X Ipecac. Don't even know what that's going to do. Plus we got Monstro's Lung. Plus Odd Mushroom, which doesn't do a whole lot for us. Blood Rice doesn't do a whole lot for us. 99 Bombs. I don't even know what this is going to look like. I love it. Okay. Take Bob's Brain. Forget Me Now. Beautiful. Let's forget it. Do all these all over again. I don't even know if we have enough keys to open all these. No, we do not. Curse of the Blind, Satanic Bible, which I suppose we carry with us, and Ghost Baby. Sure. We're going to be doing disgusting amounts of damage. This is easily one of the most powerful runs we've had in a while, just in terms of damage output. I mean, we're Guppy. We got Tech X, Hive Mind, so the Guppy's just going off the chains. And then you also got Monstro's Lung, so you're pumping out like an insane amount of Tech X shots. It's pretty damn good, in my opinion. Yeah, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this run. I did. We kind of got off the rails. We started talking about random pieces of music for a little while. Do we have number 2 or something? Am I mistaken of what's going on? Or can I still take damage from Ipecac here? Because I feel like that's not possible, but apparently it might be. Ares is not going to benefit us whatsoever. Why do we just keep randomly getting hit? Oh, I know why we're getting hit. We're getting hit by Fate's Reward's Ipecac shot. Good to know. Stay away from Fate's Reward. Kill stuff instantly so you don't gotta worry about it. Punching Bag. I think it's an okay item. A lot of people may disagree. I think that is... I mean, it's nowhere near top tier, but early game it can be insanely good for you. You have 2 Dell updates ready to install. How freaking excellent is that? I've had these Dell updates for a good, like, couple of months. And I've just been not updating them, which I probably should do. But I'm afraid that's going to update me to Windows 10, and I've already downgraded from Windows 10 once on this computer, because it just made my computer absolute hot garbage for a couple days. And I was like, I update to Windows 10, my entire computer decides to be crap. Let's see. I think maybe Windows 10 is the reason why my entire computer decided to be crap. So that's that. Not a big fan of Windows 10. I'm getting a new laptop. It's a like super high-end, insanely expensive computer that I need for college, but I will likely do recording on that as well, which means that likely 60 FPS for every game now, which I'm excited about, because 60 FPS Isaac means beautiful. Plus, the school where I'm going to college has the fastest internet in the country, so I don't even care how big the file sizes are. But this run is over. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.